Hey out there. Hope you guys are staying safe and stay positive. I'm here with Alex. He is the editor-in-chief of Effect Magazine. Alex and I, like I said, we've known each other for a few seasons from Milan Fashion Week. And the fashion business is going through a lot of turbulence right now, fashion and retail, really. It's going to be interesting to see who survives and how they survive. We know fashion weeks have been canceled, trade shows have been canceled. What are going to be the trends in the future? We have no idea. Are people going to shop? Are people buying? It's like an apocalypse in certain ways. It's like, okay, well, what's going to be the damage afterwards? We're going to have to survey the landscape. So, Alex, tell me, what do you think?
I think now we learn that most of consumers are from China. Were from China, really.
Yeah. Luxury,
They
definitely.
came to Europe, to Milano, to Paris. They bought everything. Now we don't have Chinese tourists. We won't have them for at least a year, and I think that's even more. So we have a real problem for fashion brands. Some of them have good sales in China, have their own boutiques, like Hermes, like Versace and
Right.
Dior.
Dior, right?
Dolce Gabbana. We know that there was a situation. You remembered? Yeah, yeah.
Oh yes, it was a bad situation there, but we're gonna move forward. Okay.
They should make best friends now with China, really. Because for next couple of years, it would be the most hot sales point in world map, really. And for all brands, to my mind, for all brands, all this coronavirus crisis will be about trying to survive until Chinese come back.
Well, they were the biggest consumers. I mean, we saw that. Sorry, that's the cuckoo clock in my house. But we saw that at the trade shows. Remember, we're asking where are the Asian buyers and the Asian people? They had just completely disappeared.
They are in China. They are in China, and that's all. Yeah,
it's true. Yeah.
The real point is just to survive until Chinese people come back. Russians are getting really poor now. It would be a hard time for us. We won't come back and buy same amount of clothes that we do.
You're going to be missed. Yeah, the Russians will be missed in London at the London stores, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. And then I don't know what will be with Middle East countries and people from Middle East. Actually, I don't know how things are going there, so I don't know how much could they buy. But as far as I know, Chinese people makes about 80% of sales for all brands, really.
I thought it was 40%. I know it's high. Oh, for those of out there, just to give you a background on Alex, he attends all the fashion weeks in Asia, Tokyo, Shanghai, for example, Hong Kong. He's very familiar with that area. He's always there surveying the landscape, fashion in the Middle and in the Far East. Just to give you a quick background. But yeah, I mean, I know in Paris, I remember the last time I was in Paris, I think I went to Galeries Lafayette or one of the big stores, and there was a line of Asian people buying stuff. It was as if, like, wow, okay, hundreds, maybe thousands. It was just incredible. And I said, I can't imagine how those stores are going to survive without Asian tourists coming there to shop. They're really going to feel the impact.
Asian tourists, be sure it's about Chinese tourists. They are not Korean, they are not Japanese. Actually, Japanese don't travel much really until they're 60 or 70. They don't travel until this time. They are very hardworking. They make their career, and only then they travel. And they are not in the crowds for LV and other stores. So it's all about Chinese. Even Japan and Korea struggling this problem without Chinese tourists now.
Mm.
Because all you, maybe you know, a lot of brands are doing Japanese edition, special
Right.
Japanese edition, which
Yeah.
you can buy only in Japan. LV, Vivienne Westwood's, a lot of them. And now without Chinese tourists, there are no people at all.
Really?
Yes, there are some wealthy people in Japan. They come, they buy, but it's not that much. They don't come every day for new clothes. They don't
Okay.
buy new bag every day. But Chinese tourists used to do it.
Okay.
They were going to Japan, to Tokyo. They bought Ralph Lauren and others there. They were going to Seoul. It's South Korea,
Right.
and bought everything there too. So all countries, even in Asian region, are struggling this situation too in fashion
Yeah.
industry. So until the borders are open again, it's all about surviving and trying to save as more resources as you can. I mean, best people in your team, you have to save them, because after a year or two, when the vaccine came, when the world would be going back to its regular life, you will need your best people.
Yeah. Hurry up with the vaccine, somebody. Yeah, exactly. Retaining the best people. Because, like I said, I could really see people, a lot of brands going under, a lot of retailers going under. And that's why I said before, is the landscape will be a very different place afterwards. Will people shop the way they did in the past? I don't know. I mean, here in Berlin, yeah, I mean, you can see it. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. You saw my post. People are just not shopping. They're avoiding malls and stores. Nope. Don't need it, don't want it, for example. So maybe, hopefully, in Paris or Milan or London, things will be different. Or in
I'm not pretty
Shanghai.
sure. Someday we discuss this moment. Maybe you remember. I really think that now we have more than we really need.
Hmm.
Our workers are really large, bigger than any time in world's history.
Right. Yeah, of course, people have a lot of clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of everything, really. Do we really need new clothes for these seasons? Speaking what speaking to myself, I really can go for 3, maybe 4, maybe 6 seasons without buying anything. I got
Oh,
that much,
let's not
really.
get too carried away here. I kind of like going to buy stuff on the sale. Yeah, it's true.
But, but, if you really like beautiful clothes, I think you should treat yourself really good. And
I do.
remember this quote from Agent
Which one? James
Twin
Bond?
Peaks, Twin
Oh,
Peaks TV
yeah.
series.
No, which
Steve
one? I
Cooper.
know the show, but yeah, what'd he say?
Uh, you should every day, once a day, give yourself a present.
Oh, that's
And I think
sweet. Okay.
yeah, I think some days are for fashion items for sure. You
Okay.
should you should give yourself a present. And to my mind, now it's a great time to support your real favorites in fashion business.
Hold on.
People
We're
you
going to talk about that. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in the third question. Then that's going to be the topic in the third question: supporting our favorite fashion brands. We're not influencers. We want to support people we care about. So stay tuned for the third question. Hold on.